Warning, the video unboxing you are about to see is not even going to be mildly entertaining. So let's just do this in fast motion. And why I make these unentertaining videos is because it's a documentary of all the collectibles that I have in my collection. So when I kick the bucket, which I'm extremely terrified of, at least my kids will know what my items are and possibly know what they're worth so they can sell them on eBay or Etsy. The seller used Grimace Purple, my favorite color. So I'm not even going to pretend that any of you are even watching this video. It's for my children only, because my husband said when I kick the bucket, he's going to get the biggest dumpster that goes in the driveway, and he's going to pitch all my things in the garbage because they're absolutely drunk. Drunk? Wait, am I drunk? No. Junk. They're junk. And I actually do not concur with him because this is a relic. Yes, boys and girls, the new word for today is relic. R-E-L-I-C. What does a relic mean? Oh, let's go to the AI-generated response. Oh, okay, so it says here in the dictionary. Oh, we got a dictionary still? Wow, they're still relevant? Okay. I thought almost half the definitions of words are canceled today because they're not politically correct and not progressive enough. But let's go ahead. Noun. An object surviving from an earlier time, especially one of historical or sentimental interest. A part of a deceased holy person's body or belongings kept as an object of reverence. Miracles wrought by the relics of St. Stephen. Corpse is one of the words. Corpse, boys and girls. Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, a dead body, especially of a human being rather than an animal. The corpse of a man lay there. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on. Dead body. Used to emphasize that one opposes something and would, over my dead body. Used to emphasize that one opposes, I can't read, something and would do anything to prevent it from happening. She moves into our home over my dead body. Oh, check out my crack maniac video. Go into my videos and go look for the crack maniac or the crack whore that tried to break it, actually squat in my mother's home. And I caught her messing with my security cameras, my mother's security cameras, my deceased mother's security cameras. And I said, over my dead body, are you going to be moving in here? Oh, let's go back. Way back. Oh, remains. Here we go. The parts left over after other parts have been removed, used, or destroyed. The remains of my ham sandwich. And yeah, I didn't die like Mama Cass. Yeah, look that up. I weigh like probably a little bit close to the weight that Mama Cass weighed. And she was from, I think, the Mama and Papa. She ate a ham sandwich, boys and girls. And this is the most embarrassing way to die. She ate said ham sandwich and choked on it and died. Not a cool way to die. Oh, let's go back to the relic. All right, there we go. We got the relic, and I order from this seller. This seller has like some kind of like, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Oh my God, hold on, I'll be back. Market. That's right. This seller's got these, oh, it's upside down. This seller's got the market on relics. This seller sells nothing but like relics all day long and makes thousands of dollars on eBay. Am I jealous? Just slightly. Okay, so we have St. Francis Xavier Cabrini. Mudda Cabrini. We got Mudda Cabrini, and I'm going to talk in my American, New York accent. Here we go. All right, so this is a relic of St. Francis Xavier Cabrini. What kind of relic? Let's check it out. It's a first-class relic. What's a first-class relic? This is for my children. This is, I'm telling you now, hey, kids, do not sell this for $10 at a garage sale, okay? This is why I'm making this video. All right, this is a first-class relic. What is a first-class relic for you children of mine who think that daddy's right and that my stuff is junk and is going to be thrown in the dumpster in the driveway? A first-class relic is the part of a saint's body. Yes, part of a corpse or a dead body. Basically, and over my dead body, are you going to throw this stuff into daddy's dumpster that he's renting? Okay, so basically this is the bone or a body part of a saint. Second-class relics are something they touched or wore, like a piece of clothing. Third-class relic is if I take this dirty Q-tip that I just cleaned my earwax out with. This earwax remover will now become a third-class relic. Don't throw those out either. Okay, so it appears to me that we got an os. No, not an arse. We got an os. An os is actually a bone, boys and girls. So it's a chip of bone. But what I don't like about this relic, by the way, it's beautiful, 800 gilded silver. Gilded meaning golden, golden wash over silver. This is, what do they call this, wire work? Oh my God, I'm having another brain fart. I'll be back. Agree. Yes, this is filigree for your descriptions when I'm not here anymore, boys and girls. Oh, my children. I have 2 daughters. No boys. And yeah, so do not sell this for 99 cents and say, Mom's crap. Okay, because this is worth a lot more than 99 cents. And we're going to clean the filigree that's blackened from age because this is silver. But first, we're going to find out, is this a genuine relic? Now, they do generally come with, we'll put it next to the word that says relic. They genuinely come with authenticity papers that tell you that these are real, but 9 times out of 10, the priest that died that left these to this particular seller on eBay and their family like sells off all their crap. Well, it's not crap. Well, their family at least didn't throw it in a dumpster, a double wide dumpster in the driveway. Basically, they lose the papers. And so a lot of times the papers go missing, and the only other way to tell if this is the real deal is by getting this little backing off, which we will do expertly, because I'm an expert at this. And yes, we have a real genuine first-class relic with the Spanish wax seal. I believe, is this the Carmelites? The Order of Carmelites? I do not know which particular postulator general put this relic together, but it has a date of 1963, and the document number, the number that would correspond on the guarantee document, if it didn't go missing, would be number, this is documented in the Vatican, boys and girls, 1439. Let's clean this. Ugh, it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. Those of you who watch me all the time, sorry, I'm going to have to re-explain. We got, well, like all 13 of you? Okay, so we got Simichrome, German polish, which is banned in California because they assume that everything causes cancer, but I'm in New York, which they haven't banned it yet, which surprises me. We're going to use our silver polishing rag with built-in buffer on the other side, and I get these from Amazon, and so we're going to just put a little bit of the pink stuff. Let me not overdo it. See, just a little bit does you good. And I'm stuttering. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm just going to keep doing this, and we're going to rinse and repeat in the same area. Now, the problem with filigree is it gets in the nooks and crannies, but I'm all ready for that by getting, hold on, I got to find, oh, here we go, a dirty toothbrush that I use for this purpose to get the Simichrome out of the nooks and crannies, and I'll be back. And, oh, you can see the dirt is now forming. Wait, let's do this again. I wanted to show you how much dirt. I have to find a white spot on my rag. As you can see, I use these quite a bit. Oh, here we go. Here's a white spot. We're going to put the pink stuff on the white spot. I'm going to show you the amount of filth that comes out of these darn things. All right, here we go. We're just going to keep rubbing. Rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub. How does the rest of that rhyme go? I don't know. But I just know rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub with Simichrome and a rag. And let's go. I'm not very funny. I was never meant to be a stand-up comedian. All right, let's go. And look, you see? I wasn't shitting you. All right, so I cleaned it as best as I could. I even cleaned the glass, and it is nice and shiny. I thought it had gold gilt on it. No, that was dirt. And so, wow, look at the filigree work. I did not clean the back. I wanted to leave the patina. All right, we're going to find out more about St. Francis Xavier Mother Cabrini. We're also going to place this in a reliquary, so let's do that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I placed it in a beautiful reliquary. We're going to find out more about St. Francis Xavier Cabrini, or Mother Cabrini. And again, probably 13 people are going to watch this video. Nobody gives a rat's ass. And look how, I just love these reliquaries. Look how pretty these are. They really, I'm telling you, every single one I get from eBay, like 90% of them, have never been taken care of. Always covered in verdigris and filth and dirty. I don't know what these priests did with them, but I will tell you that they didn't take very good care of them. Catholics, I guess, like to look at dead bodies and stuff. So, relics of St. Francis Xavier Cabrini in Manhattan, New York. Relics of St. Francis Xavier Cabrini in Manhattan, New York. Oh, I'm from New York. I'm about 20 minutes from New York City. I should go there. I should go there with my relic and say, "Oh, look, I got a relic too." All right, so built in the altar, which sits beneath the mosaic, is the reliquary of St. Francis Xavier Cabrini, known as Mother Cabrini, patron saint of immigrants, whose body lie like Sleeping Beauty within a glass. What? I did not even know this. Okay, St. Francis Cabrini Shrine is located in Washington Heights in Manhattan, New York. Not such a good neighborhood, by the way. Okay, if you're planning on visiting. Mother Cabrini's body was divided after her death. Her head is in Rome. Her heart is in Codogno, Italy, where she established the order. An arm is in Chicago. What the? And most of the rest of her body is at the shrine in New York. This partial relic modeled with wax into image of Mother Cabrini in a glass coffin. Most of St. Francis Cabrini's body is now displayed under glass. Wow. So I got it before they sealed her into glass. That's amazing. An altar of St. Francis Cabrini Shrine in Washington Heights area of Manhattan. You'll be robbed if you go there. I'm not kidding you. Okay. All right. So don't go there. Mother Cabrini's bones are encased in a wax replica of her body. Her body was one of the 31 bodies and parts that the Vatican mummification team worked on between 1975 and 2008 in an effort to improve the mummification processes they used to preserve holy relics. In 1946, she became the first U.S. citizen to be canonized by the Roman Catholic Church and is the patron saint of immigrants. Wait. Let's see this. Is there a link to click on? So there's an actual thing, Roadside America, that tells you all the interesting places to visit. New York, mummified Mother Cabrini, a genuine American saint canonized in 1946, is visible inside a clear box, a glass box, in a far-off corner in New York City. They give you directions on how to get there, and hopefully not how to get robbed, because you will get robbed. I can guarantee you. And that's sort of creepy. Do you want to see like a corpse in a glass box? Here we go. Oh, a new movie by the way, I saw the movie. It was actually quite good, but you had to pay for it. And I don't like paying for anything. I like to get my stuff for free. And I did watch it. It was a good movie. All right, in 2023 it came out. And yeah, so you're going to go into this place and you're just going to go and take a look at a lady who's a saint in a glass coffin like Cinderella, which I don't think any of us really wants to do because it's like, yeah, it says the mummified remains of the first American saint, Francis Cabrini, are on display under the altar at her shrine in Manhattan. And somebody's wearing a Jack Daniels t-shirt. Yeah, like, you're serious? Like, you're going to go, and that's the way you show respect. But if someone showed up at my funeral and a Jack Daniels t-shirt, I would definitely haunt that person. Yeah, I'm coming down. I'm haunting your ass. Oh, for sure. All right. That's disrespectful. All right. So let's find out a little bit more. She was born from a prominent Italian-American, she was a prominent Italian-American religious sister in the Roman Catholic Church. She was the first American to be recognized by the Vatican as a saint. She was born on July 15th in 1850, died December 22nd, 1917, and she took the name as Francis Xavier. Her real name was Francesca Cabrini. She founded the Missionary Sisters of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, a religious institute that today provides education, healthcare, and other services to the poor in 15 nations. Now, I do know that there's a lot of Catholic hospitals here in New York, and I grew up in New York City, but I'm on Long Island now, and there's a lot of Catholic hospitals. Thanks to her, she created a lot of hospitals for the sick. Now, when she created these hospitals, she created them for everybody of all means, rich and poor alike, to be able to be serviced at said hospitals. Now, there was a problem going on during the early turn of the century, just around the late 1800s to the early 20th century, when all the immigrants were coming to the United States. A lot of them came through Ellis Island. They were poor, especially the Italians and the Irish, and the Russians and the Russian Jews and so on and so forth. And so what happened was they could not even afford health care. We still can't afford health care, boys and girls. Do I say not nationalize, but like make health care for all? No. And I'm not being a jerk about it, but think about it. If every single person gets health care for all, guess who's paying for it, boys and girls? It's not the U.S. government. It's the people that go out and produce and work. And why should I have to pay for some guy smoking ganja, smoking up a nice doobage, playing Angry Birds? While my husband, my husband goes out and works, and then he pays for the guy playing Angry Birds and smoking a joint all day? No, it's not fair. All right, so she made a really amazing healthcare system for use of a lot of the immigrants because they were left to die on the streets, boys and girls. They would be horse-drawn carts the people would just drop dead on the streets of New York City and be picked up by these death carts. People would just drop people into carts, dead bodies of these immigrants, and just drop them off to something called Potter's Field. What is Potter's Field? It's basically a big hole they drop you in, and there's no name. You don't get a little special little monument made out of stone with your name on it, boys and girls. So yeah, she wanted to go to China. I love Trump. I have to say it the way he says it. So she wanted to go to China as a missionary, and basically Pope Leo the 13th was like, you be going to New York City. Yeah, New York City was it's a crap hole now. It's a shiz hole. It was a shiz hole back then, filled with crime and poor people amongst rich people. Pretty much there was like no middle class like there is today. And hopefully Trump will fix that situation soon, but we're not going to make my video about politics. And so she founded loads of things like institutions for the poor immigrants of New York City and became a saint in 1940. What was it? We'll find out. Hold on. Oh, okay. She was beatified. That means that's before a saint. First you're venerable, then you're beatified. I think you have to have 2 miracles attributed to you to become beatified. And then I think 4 miracles to become canonized. I am not actually an expert. Okay, and she became canonized, beatified or blessed in 1938, canonized on July 7th, 1946 by Pope Pius XII. Pope Pius XI beatified her, and her major shrine is, I guess, in New York City, Chicago, Colorado. Oh, New York City. There we go. Her feast is November 13th. And they changed it, those bastards. Wait a minute. 1961 to date, December 12. Oh, okay. To December 22 elsewhere. I like the date, November 13th. That was my beloved grandmother's birthday. Yes, my Italian-American grandmother's birthday. Here we go. Her legacy. And so, look at all the stuff she founded. Look at this. Churches and hospitals, orphanages, look at this, and it just keeps going, boys and girls. It just keeps going and going and going. And this lady is look, it even goes to Brazil. And schools, she started schools. Here we go. Mother Cabrini High School, New York City. There's lots of things, institutes named after her that she helped found. Here we go. St. Francis Xavier Cabrini Hospital in Australia even. Montreal, Quebec. Philippines. Where else is this? Chicago. And wow. Okay, and it keeps going and going, boys and girls. So this was a very special saint. Let's look at her photos. Can we find photos of Mother Cabrini? Images. Here we go. And there are actual images of her, if my phone will cooperate, because I'm doing from my screen. And there's actual real photographs of her, because photographs existed sometime around 1840. Here's another photograph. She was actually quite pretty. Even though, my camera just don't want to cooperate. She was actually quite pretty. And she had very, very sweet looking eyes. Doe eyes, I call them. All right, guys, we're going to take one last look at the relic, conclude the video. And remember, if anything happens to me and you're a subscriber of my channel, do not let my husband throw my stuff in a dumpster. I already showed you that these relics are selling for $1,200. Right, did I tell you guys I think I have OCD? I think my therapist finally realizes it too. All right, so I have over 100 first-class holy relics. Now, it's like at least we're getting up in the 100 field here. First-class holy relics. Okay, here she is. She's right here. And you can see we cleaned it. Remember how filthy it was? No one took care of her. I will now be the new keeper of the relics. And so there we go. We got Mother Cabrini. Here's an 1860s crucifix. We just did a video about this. This came from the January uprising when the Poles did insurrection against the Russians' occupation of their rights in their country. Boom. All right, and now we got like historical Mother Cabrini or St. Francis Xavier Cabrini. We got multiple other first-class relics. So now, kids, remember, these are not worth 99 cents. Do not, and I repeat, do not let Daddy throw these in the dumpster, because each one of these is probably worth anywhere between 500 to 1,000 doll hairs. Some even more than others because they're even more big league saints. So do not sell mommy's things for 99 cents on a street corner on a blanket. All right, thanks for watching. See you guys all soon, and so long. Thanks, Mother Cabrini, for adding to my children's inheritance wealth.